welcome to Vincenzo's Plate. In this episode we are going to make Farro Pescatore. Farro is known in English as Spelt. Well, Spelt is very similar to Farro, but it's not quite the same thing. This is part of a cereal family. It used to be very popular many years ago, even before the rice came out. But now it's back in fashion. Farro is a very unique product. Farro is 100% natural and it's a very unique product, but you can find it easily at many organic shops and delicatessen. There are many ways to eat farro, but one of my favorites is to have it with seafood. So what do we need to create a Vincenzo's Plate Farro Pescatore? We need 200 grams of squid rings, one small chopped carrot, 6 scallops, a little bit of chopped parsley, 200 grams of prawns, 1 chopped garlic, 200 grams of basa fillet, chopped as well, some rock salt, a little bit of peas, of course some rocket salad, extra virgin olive oil, and a nice half glass of white wine. Before you start cooking farro, make sure you read the instruction on the back. For this farro I've got here, it needs to be rinsed very well before we start cooking it, and then it needs to be cooked for half an hour. So we're going to rinse it in the sink. So we get a straightener, and we're going to pour the farro in there. Because see, there's lots of powder that the farro has, so we need to get rid of this before we start cooking it. And we rinse it. Let's get a good size no stick pan. We're going to put a farro in there. And because we have 500 grams of farro, we are only going to put 5 cups of water. And now we're going to place it on the stove for about 30 minutes. Make sure you read the instruction on the back, because some might take 50 minutes, might take 35, 40. You always need to read the instruction at the back of the packet. The stove needs to be high heat, and you just need to pretend you're cooking rice, so you have to do the same way you're cooking rice. So while the farro is cooking, we've got half an hour to make this sauce, so make sure you cook it at a low heat so it cooks better. Be very generous with the oil. Put about 3 tablespoons, and then we're going to put our garlic. Place out. Now it's time for carrot. And we stir it. And then before we're going to put something else, we want to wait the garlic to become a little bit brown. The garlic is brown. Make sure you stir the farro every now and then. Not all the time, but about every 5 minutes. And now we're going to place our seafood in here. So we start from the squid rings. And we put a basa fillet. Prawns and scallops. Now is the peas' turn. And before we're going to put the wine, we need to stir it a little bit. Because this is a slow procedure, you want to take your time, make sure you put a nice music on, your favorite music, and open a nice glass of white wine. Actually, we already have the wine, so finish the bottle that you just opened before. Now we put a little pinch of rock salt on top. It will help to give a better seafood taste. And then we pour the wine. And now we stir. If you don't have wine, you can just put a little bit of water, that's okay. It's been about 35 minutes since we put the... I have been cooking the farro for about 35 minutes. I always like to do 5 minutes extra because when I put it on, the water wasn't boiling, so I do 5 minutes extra. We still have some sauce here, some wine mixed, see, with the seafood. The farro here is cooked at the moment. Always tasted, it's cooked. So we got a little bit of water left, just a tiny bit, but that's okay, because what we're going to do now, we're going to pour the farro together with the rest here. Okay, now we stir it, and we keep cooking the farro with the seafood for about 10 more minutes. Just remember, low heat. We just want to get rid of the water now. We still want to have a sauce, but now it's a little bit too watery. At this point, I'm going to put the parsley just everywhere. Extra rock salt, just a little pinch. And stir. Now the water evaporated, so we still have a little bit because we need a little bit of sauce. So at this point, where most of the water is gone, we're going to put the rocket salad. Spread it everywhere. And stir it. This is the last ingredient. Farro is sucking all the water very quickly. After we put the rocket, we're gonna turn the heat on a medium heat because at this point we only want about 2 extra minutes. Stir very well. Oh, the taste. Oh, it is very unique. Looks delicious. What a unique smell, Farro Pescatore. Well, thank you very much for watching my show. I will see you in the next Vincenzo's Plate recipe. E ora si mangia Vincenzo's Plate.